What's up, world? What's up, world? Y'all know y'all about to get this work, right? Yeah, y'all about to get this work. All right, so somebody emailed me and they basically asked me how to be a player. I mean, this ain't a hard one. We all know how to be a player. It's all about, can you be a player? You know? And I'm going to jump straight into this one. Please watch to the end of the video if you don't even get what I'm saying at the beginning, because I break everything down. But how to be a player, one thing all players are, they're players, but they have a rotation of women. And in able to get a rotation of women, you have to be able to manipulate women, you know? And one thing I learned by messing with women, how to manipulate them, you always give them the opposite of the image they're trying to give you. For instance, let's say you meet a nerd. She's going to college and everything, all she talk about is her career. I want y'all to really think about this. If she's a nerd and she's been going to school for years and then she got her career and all she talk about is her career, give her the opposite. Give her a little excitement. Be the bad boy, you know? And what I mean by that is, you meet a nerd, she went to college, or she's going to college, either or. And let's say that she went to college, she graduated, then she got a career. You meet her, all she do is talk about her career. All she do is act like a good girl and all that. So when you take her out on a date, once you know, talk to her for a little while, get into her head, manipulating her, you showed her exact opposite on her date. You take her out her element. Don't take her to no dinner and sit down and be like, oh, so how's your career? What college you went to? This, that. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Do the opposite. Take her to a club. You know? Out of city club. Have her, you know, turn up with you. Y'all go to a club, y'all take a couple of drinks, have her hit the dance floor, you know? Have her act wild in the club, outside the club. Have her know that you a wild boy. And she's gonna love that because you're giving her something she haven't had in a while. Because women, they just want excitement and they just want to have fun. So you always got to take a woman out of her element. And once you take a woman out of her element, she will always remember you. And then when she get bored and everything with her career and all this and that and messing with all the nice guys, because for some reason dudes think if a girl got a career and all this and that, you got to be so nice to her and talk to her so nice. No, women want the opposite. Because that's when you tap into their emotions, and then she'll remember you, and then she will hit you up. And then she will become in your rotation, because as men, we all got to have a rotation of women. But I'm going to reverse that on y'all one time. Let's say you meet a girl that goes to the club every weekend, that is turning up. This is when you act. Keyword, act like a nice guy, you know? Because she already used to the man that's toxic and everything. And then when you show her something different and act nice, she's going to remember you. Do you see how that works? Because you're tapping into her emotions. The bad girl is used to the toxic man, so you act like the nice man, and then she's going to come for you. You know? And that's how the game works. You always give a woman opposite, because when you give a girl opposite of what she wants, then you're tapping into her emotions, meaning you gave her something she haven't felt in a while, and she's going to remember you. And when she wants to feel that emotion again, guess who she's going to hit? Yeah, you. Do you see how that goes? And then once you get good at this manipulation game with these women and everything, you're going to end up building a rotation. And for the people that don't know what a rotation is when you have multiple women that you can hit up with that or that can hit up you. But it's your main ones. So let's say you have 3 in rotation. You got one you see on Monday, one you see on Wednesday, and one that you see Friday night. You know? And it's either you're going to hit them up or they're going to hit you up. That is called a rotation. And it's always good to have a rotation. That's why you'll be a player. That's how to become a player. Because you got a rotational woman. But the good thing about being a player, my bad, I got a text, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Saturday night. But back to subject, I never left it though. The good thing about being a player and having a rotation is that you're not spending too much time with one woman. Because if you spend too much time with one woman, you will eventually, as men, I know y'all don't want to believe this, but the more time you spend with a woman, the easier you're going to start having emotions for her. You get what I'm saying? That's why they say do not spend too much time with one woman. Because you become, you would basically start having an emotional attachment, And y'all all know what I mean. Please keep up. Please keep up. If you have a woman and you sleep with her every night, y'all watch movies every night, y'all go out and all this and that, as men, we would start having an emotional attachment. That's why women try to spend so much time with us men, because it'll give us an emotional attachment to that woman. So be careful with that. But that's why they say be a player, because you're spending time with multiple women, meaning you're not getting attached to one. And that's a big thing when it comes to being a player. You cannot spend too much time with one woman. And a big thing is you have to have multiple women, but not only that, give women the opposite of what they're trying to give you. Now, this is another thing. You can meet a woman, she can be a nerd. Then you can be a bad boy and you give her emotions that she never felt or haven't felt in a while. Or a woman can be one that goes to the club and everything, and you can pretend to be the nice guy, giving her emotion that she hasn't felt in a while. But this is a big one. Listen, man, if you do not dominate a woman in bed, and I don't care if she's the nerd or the one that goes out in the club all the time, you have to dominate women in bed. And what I mean by that is I don't mean no disrespect to women, because we only disrespect women in bed. But you have to disrespect her in bed. And I don't mean disrespect. I mean, you gotta, be aggressive. You gotta dominate her, pick her up, pull her hair, put her hands behind her back, all that good stuff, flip her over. Let her know that you're in your masculine. All women love this. All women want it. I'm sorry to tell you, all women want it. Women really don't want no flowers every weekend. They don't want a man to say yes to everything they ask for and all that. And that goes for the good girl and the bad girl. But the thing is, this is where it gets a little confusing. Please keep up. With the bad girl, you do act nice sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I say you dominate her in bed 8 out of the 10 times. So 2 times you act, keyword, act, like you showing her love and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the other 8 times you dominate her, because all women love to be dominated. With the nerd, it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all caught that. But yeah, that's what it is. And another thing about being a player, this is another thing. The good thing about having a rotation, remember that's many women, a couple women, that you got in rotation that you can call and kick it with and everything, you're not spending all your time with them. So they think you're a busy man, even if you're not. But man, we all got to stay busy. Never put women above your priorities in life. Never. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care about none of that. Never put a woman above your priorities. But that's a good thing about having a rotation, because a woman knows you're not putting her on a pedestal. She knows you have other options. She knows you're busy. She knows you ain't bowing down to her. And that's what women want. Women want men that other women cannot get close to. You know? And y'all have to let that soak in for a minute. But yeah, this was a little short video, man. I didn't want to get too deep in this one, because I'm going to make plenty more on this one. Because we all want to be players. We all should be players. Because I'm sorry to tell y'all, these women are players. They always got men lined up. They're very good at what they do. You will never catch a woman cheating. You will never catch a woman doing any of that. And if you do, it's only because she wanted you to catch her. Meaning that she wants to break up. And she's just giving you a reason to break up. And that's why you never put women above your purpose. Because women can be replaced. That part. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And join my membership. You know, I give shout outs on my membership. Y'all get FaceTime calls, all that good stuff. And y'all just got this work. Game time.